You know, it's a real shame that this episode of Impact had to suck as hard as it did, because really, it was a very good looking audience. Like, when they were in front of that arena, it looked like they were a big deal. But this show was just boring, and it had me falling asleep at the end of it, literally. We start off with Nate's promo. It's alright. You know, you got Bully Ray saying, you know, they're better than the NWO. They've accomplished stuff that the NWO hasn't. And, you know, that's just a statement that cannot be believed, you know, in any department. You know, say that you're like the NWO. The only thing that can be compared to the NWO is like DX. But to say Aces and Eights, I mean, Aces and Eights is, you know, it's a group filled with wrestlers that really don't have that much talent. And that's being really fucking nice. I'm being a nice fucking guy by saying that. Then we get our first match. It's Velvet Sky and Mickie James defeating Gail, Kim, and Tara. It's actually a really boring fucking match. I mean, this is the opening match. Their first time in the really big arena, you know, on live television. Or, you know, I'm not sure if it was live. I forget if it's live. I don't think it's live anymore. But anyway, it wasn't a good match to start off with. Then you got Rob Terry defeating Robbie E. You know, the finisher, and then Robbie T almost forgets to pin him. It's alright. I mean, you know, the guy looks good. He's like a real specimen and all that. But isn't that the worst fucking somersault you ever seen? It almost looks like the guy's about to like fucking fall on his face when he does it. You know, this is like a waste of time, really. You know, Robbie E is a real funny character, but, you know, he's being wasted. This gimmick, now that Jersey Shore has been canceled, and there ain't a lot of, like, you know, a big thing about Guidos anymore. It's kind of looking a little bit dated here. That's probably why they killed it. Robbie probably ain't going to go places after this. Robbie T, I don't see him going anywhere either, to be quite honest. Then it's very, very fucking funny stuff right here. You got Daniels and Kazarian mocking the Legion of Doom. He goes, "Oh, what a tush." Funny fucking stuff. Daniels, now this is a man who deserves the world title. Not Bully Ray, a washed up piece of shit. Daniels, a guy who's about the same age as Bully Ray, but twice as talented, not washed up. In fact, he had nearly a 5-star match a couple of months ago against AJ Styles. Very good. AJ's supposed to come out, but he doesn't, so this is why they came out instead. Storm challenges Daniels to a match. They have a match, and he beats him like in 2 minutes, which just has me just floored. I can't believe that they would disrespect one of their top talents like this. Then AJ finally appears, and he turns on Storm. It's okay. It's a start. You know, AJ looks slightly more interesting with, you know, the new hairstyle and the beard. He looks a little bit tougher. He doesn't look so much like a generic baby face. It adds a little bit more character to his face, and because he really lacks a character, I guess they got to do what they can if they, you know, want to make him like the face of the company. So it's, I guess it's a start. Then you got Joseph Park and Matt Morgan, you know, a little promo in the ring. I don't give a fucking shit about this, folks. You know, Matt Morgan is just a joke. The guy's been in the business for a very long fucking time. You know, they tried back in, you know, 2003 with Morgan to get him over. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. You know, they tried every fucking possible thing, even a stuttering gimmick. You know, they tried to take the serious approach. They tried to take the comedic approach. Failed at every avenue, even though, you know, those were shitty attempts still. It just showed that, you know, there wasn't anything like normally if someone was good, I'd be like, hey, you know what? I could see the guy's got talent. He's just got a shitty gimmick. With Matt Morgan, I didn't say that. And plus, if TNA thinks so highly of him, why hasn't he won the world belt already? Why is he just stuck in fucking mid-card purgatory? Just fucking staying there doing absolutely nothing. Just standing there looking like a bearded goof. That's all he is. He's a big fucking goof. A big waste. All these comparisons that fucking retards make. Because he once compared himself to Taker and Kane. What a fucking joke. A fucking joke. The match is next week between these two guys. I hope Joseph Park beats him. Then we get Sting versus Austin Aries, and it goes to a no contest. I'm actually not going to knock this match too much. It actually worked. Aries could probably get a good match out of anybody, because if he could get a good match out of that piece of shit Sting right now, Sting, you know, who was once pretty good, he's not one of the best of all time like a lot of people. So like I said, that guy ain't even my fucking top 20. And I'm even counting people who were in the 80s and 90s, of course. And, you know, he's not anywhere even close. Back in WCW, I liked Sting, but he really wasn't one of my favorites. I had a lot of other guys that I liked a lot better than him. So, the thing that I have a problem about with this is why the fuck could they not have Austin Aries go over Sting clean here? Why did they have to go to a no contest? What does that finish? You know, how does that help Austin Aries, who's a rising star? Sting should be fucking jobbing to, you know, stars like this at this point of his career. Put the young guys over. Stop fucking stealing the motherfucking spotlight from them. How are these guys supposed to grow in this company if you got fucking old bastards like Sting holding everybody back? You know, Austin Aries just carried you to the best match you've had in fucking years, Sting. And you're not going to put him over. Wow. Just fucking wow. And then there's a big brawl with fucking Ace and Eights and the TNA locker room. And this shit goes on for like 10 fucking goddamn minutes. And I'm like saying to myself, when is it going to end? When is it going to end? I'm falling asleep. I was literally falling asleep in my chair. And I am fucking saying to myself, when will this torment end? It's just a moronic beatdown with just little fake-looking punches and kicks and nothing exciting at all. And they're also saying that Brooke Hogan's going to respond about tonight. And she never does, you know, about the whole Bully Ray heel turn. That she's going to respond, but she never does. Fucking sucked. I mean, the main event was actually like a little bit enjoyable, but you know, nothing good really. Nothing that I could say was awesome. You know, you want to say that one promo was good and one match, you know, was okay, and that was it. I mean, the main event has a 50-something-year-old man wrestling, you know, a young up-and-coming star. And, you know, actually at this point you can say he's an established star. He's won the world belt already. And they still can't have Aries go over Sting. That's fucking pathetic. I didn't like this show. I thought it was pretty damn lousy for this being their first show. You know, Impact being in front of a major audience. This was a major letdown. It, you know, I could go with, you know, the pretty lackadaisical approach here and say it could have been better. Yeah, damn right, it could have been a lot fucking better. It fucking sucked. It was a horrible fucking show. I don't know what's going on with them lately. Like, I want to like this company because, you know, it does some good shit sometimes. But really, for the most part, they fucking suck. They really do. They just, like, don't know how to put on a consistently good product. You know, it's bad. It's not good. I was liking it, like, for a time, like, a little bit last year. It started to get really good, started to heat up. They started to have a lot of good shows. But now, it's really sucking. So, it better get better, or I'm just going to keep on saying it sucks. So, that's the truth. If you don't like it, fanboys, that's too fucking bad. Show wasn't good.